Inventory data shows that crude had a drop, but gasoline saw a pretty significant drawdown. Mike, what do you make of that?
I'll tell you what, like I said last week here, Jill, we're going into that summer driving season, and it just always seems to happen around this time of the year with these cracks. The difference between the price per barrel and the refined product kind of widen out. And I'd be honest with you, I expected it even a little bit more out of the market. Meaning that this might be the high end of the range here at around $57 for the crude, and in the gasoline, just below $2. Up here, I believe we're trading about 187 or so. But going forward, I mean, you've got to watch those spreads, those crack spreads, and also the heating oil spread as well, or the 2-1-1, we call it. Keep your eye on that, and I think that's going to be the underlying support for the market. I think, crude prices could come out and those spreads even widen more.
But it feels like over the past week we had quite a significant run in crude. I think a lot of this has been predicated on the dollar moving lower, but it feels as if this week it's settled into that $54 to $57 range. Are your expectations that going forward over the next few weeks, or do you think there could be a move higher going into the summer demand season?
I've been calling for Jill. I've been calling for it a little bit higher. I think it was overdone down on the bottom down there around below $50. I think the shorts just last week got they got a little nervous and got squeezed out above 52. $57 here is kind of like my top. But if we can get above that number and settle to the 58 handle, I wouldn't be surprised if you saw a move to $60.
Let's talk about natural gas for a moment, because curiously, we have really not heard much about that throughout the end of the winter going into spring. Is there really a story there, or that's kind of done since the winter's over?
It's not necessarily done, okay? But I mean, there's always surprises in the natural gas market. Things can get disruptive. Guys can be squeezed in that market. That market, I personally stay away from that. I'm more of a gas, heating oil, crack type of trader. But I wouldn't be surprised if natural gas has a mind of its own.
Okay, thanks very much, Mike.
You got it, Jill.
Okay, for TheStreet in New York, I'm Jill Malandrino.